All right, everybody, welcome back. We are on level 3 of lesson 6, variables and if statements. So with this right here, did I go back all the way to the beginning? I think I did. Start over. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let me get rid of that. So it says this level follows a video. And so if you haven't watched the video yet, you can come to help and tips. The video, the introduction of variables is right there. I definitely recommend giving that a watch and before we start this. So editing variables. Variables can be used to store information. This can be useful if you want to update multiple things with the same value. In this example, Amy wrote a program that creates a shadow text effect under her name using multiple text labels. She's using a variable to update each text label with the same name, but there's a bug in her code. One of the labels isn't updating properly. Do this. Run the code to see what's happening. You should notice one of the labels isn't updating like the others. All right, so let's do that first. All right. Amy. That's not Amy. That says my name. That definitely says name. All right, look at the code and try to determine which label is incorrect, then update it to use the my name variable correctly. Replace Amy's name with your name and see the result. All right, so line 1 says replace Amy's name with your name. Variable my name gets Amy. So this is really important to look at. Um, the reason why this does not have quotes around it, but this does have quotes around it, is because this is a variable and this is a string. All right. So whenever we're using a string or a text, we want to have the quotes around it. And then over here, we don't have the quotes because it's actually a piece of code. And so down here, we can see the variable, uh-oh, and the variable. So in order to change this to work, we need to get rid of the quotes right here. All right. And right here and right here. All right, so if we did this correctly, we've got 4 variables. We have the variable here. It's going to change to Amy. So we're going to reset. We're going to run. And let's see what happens. All right, so that did create the shadow effect, the cool. It reminds me of like the 1980s, to be honest. But we got to do one more thing, which is to replace Amy's name with our name. So I'm going to say Miss Nunez, and we're going to reset it and run it again. And there we go. So we have Miss Nunez with the cool graphics, and everything looks to work correctly. If I show text, if I show blocks, I'm able to switch back and forth, which means that there's no bugs. So I'm going to click on the orange finish button, and I will see you on the next level. All right, let's do this.